Woodpeckers has always been known for their precision, quality, and those clever tools that make woodworking a whole lot smoother. And like other prominent brands, they've gone all out with their newest tools. That's why today, we've gathered 40 of the new Woodpeckers tools that will change the way you complete your woodworking projects. Starting off with a smart solution for quick and accurate setup in your multiple projects. The Woodpeckers 3D setup blocks. Each of the tool gives you 4 different ways to hit the same fractional dimension. Plus, they've even added a bevel angle on one end to make bevel cuts on your table saw a breeze. The blocks are machined right to their stated thickness, but you also get a matching center cutout, a 1/2 inch stepped shoulder, and a 5/8 inch raised camel's hump together that makes them like the ultimate feeler gauge in block form. The bevel angle feature also saves time because you don't have to fiddle with multiple tools when adjusting your saw. The set covers all the common sizes from 1/8 to 1/2, and it even comes with a wall-mountable racket so you can keep them close by and organized. Whether you're fine-tuning a dado blade or setting up a router bit, these blocks give you a quick, reliable reference every time. If you've ever tried lining up dowels with a basic jig, you know how frustrating fixed spacing and confusing bushings can be. Woodpeckers' Cam A-Line Dowel Guide takes that pain away with variable spacing, precision engraved center lines, and a rock-solid fence system. You're not stuck with preset distances, just set it for your material and drill. The jig works with 4 different guide bushings, and you can either pick one size or go for the Deluxe set, which includes all the bushings, stop extensions, and a wall-mounted racket. What really makes it stand out is the speed and repeatability. Once you lock in your spacing, you can produce rows of perfectly aligned dowels without second-guessing yourself. It's a complete doweling system that's ready for anything you throw at it, from simple edge-to-edge joints to complex panel assemblies. Taking inspiration from a classic machinist's tool, Woodpeckers updated the angle depth gauge for today's woodworkers. This compact tool is incredibly versatile. It measures depths of grooves and holes, lays out angles, doubles as a small T-square, and even helps with parallel scribing. One side is marked in 30 seconds, the other in millimeters, making it easy to switch between measurements. Plus, they've added a machined notch in the end for clean scribing and designed the head so the rule always returns perfectly square. The pocket size build means it's always handy, but don't let the small size fool you. It's sturdy and precise enough to be trusted on critical setups. If you're someone who likes having one tool serve multiple purposes, this one quickly becomes a favorite in the shop. Laying out joinery lines around corners usually feels like a test of luck, but Woodpeckers' folding saddle squares make it precise and stress-free. Think of them as straight edges with a hinge. Both edges are CNC milled after final assembly, so they're perfectly in plane with each other. The hinge itself is tensioned just right, smooth to adjust, but solid with no side play. That means you get a true precision straight edge that wraps cleanly around corners, so your layout lines connect perfectly every time. The folding design also makes them easy to store or carry without taking up much space. Once you try them, you'll realize how much time and frustration they save, especially on projects where accuracy over multiple surfaces is critical. Traditional combination squares combine 90 degrees and 45 degrees, which works fine for trim. But when you're hand-cutting dovetails, you need something different. That's where Woodpeckers' Indexable Joiners Combination Squares change the game. They give you a milled 90-degree face along with traditional dovetail angles, so you've got the angles you actually use for joinery. On top of that, they've packed in extra features to make joinery layout simpler and more accurate. The tool feels solid in hand, with crisp laser-engraved markings that don't fade or rub off, so you can count on it for years. It's a fresh take on a tool that's been stuck in the same design for over a century. And once you get used to having those dovetail angles right there with your square, you'll wonder how you ever managed without it. Trimming edge banding can either be painfully slow with a block plane or dangerously tricky with a flush trim router bit. Woodpeckers. Flush trim base offers a smarter middle ground. Built from a solid 6 by 15 inch phenolic plate, more than half of it acts as a reference surface that stabilizes your router. The relieved area clears anything above the panel face, letting you dial the bit just a few thousandths above the plywood for a perfect trim. With the router upright, chip out is basically eliminated, and you can guide the cut 3 different ways. What's even better is that it fits most major routers, both cordless and corded, so you don't need special equipment to start using it. For anyone who trims a lot of edge banding, this base can transform a tricky job into a straightforward, reliable process. The flush trim base is drilled for most major brands of cordless and corded trim routers. When you're cutting rabbets, accuracy is everything. Whether it's for drawers, glass inlays, or any other joinery. The Woodpeckers Rabbet Gauge Set makes setup easy and eliminates the guesswork. The set includes 3 gauges, each with multiple steps, giving you 12 different rabbet depths, ranging from 1/16 to 3/4 of an inch. Instead of relying on trial and error, or just your finger as a guide, you can scribe and set your tools with total confidence every time. The solid build of these gauges means they'll hold up to repeated use, and the clearly marked steps make it simple to identify the depth you need. For beginners, it takes away the learning curve, and for seasoned woodworkers, it just saves time while keeping results consistent. This little tool might look simple at first, but it's a serious multitasker. The Woodpeckers 12-in-1 woodwork tool packs a dozen useful functions into one compact piece of anodized aluminum. It can measure inside and outside dimensions, check squareness, mark parallel lines, and even act as a tiny center finder. Because it's cut and machined with precision, you can trust the accuracy, even though it's small enough to keep in your pocket. The laser-etched markings are easy to read and won't wear off, so it holds up well over time. Think of it as a problem solver that you'll reach for when you don't want to dig around the shop for separate tools. Whether you're fine-tuning joinery or just making quick checks, this tool proves that small doesn't mean less capable. Triangles are essential for squaring up projects, but Woodpecker's Precision Triangle takes it a step further. These aren't just stamped metal, they're CNC machined from thick aluminum to ensure dead-on accuracy. You can use them to check corners, lay out angles, or even as a reliable straight edge. Because they're thicker and sturdier than basic triangles, they stand upright on their own, which frees up your hands when aligning parts. The laser-etched scales make marking simple, and the anodized finish protects them from wear in the shop. If you've ever struggled with a cheap square that wasn't really square, you'll instantly see the value here. It's one of those tools that feels like an upgrade every time you use it. Sometimes your joinery is so tight that a regular square just won't fit. That's where the Woodpeckers Micro-Squares shine. These compact squares come with 2 interchangeable blades, 1/2 inch wide and the other 1/4 inch wide. The 1/4 inch blade is perfect for reaching into the cheeks of tiny dovetail sockets or the walls of mortises, while the 1/2 inch blade handles everyday jobs like layout, checking edges, or tuning machinery. What makes these even better is their portability. Unlike bigger squares that live on your bench, these slip easily into your apron or even your jeans pocket, so they're always within reach. Once you start using them, you'll find they become your go-to for quick checks and small adjustments. They may be small, but they're built with the same accuracy and quality you expect from any woodpecker's tool. When you're setting up machines like your table saw, jointer, or router table, accuracy matters, but fumbling with a flimsy straight edge makes it harder than it should be. That's why woodpeckers designed the SERX Precision Straight Edge Rule. It features an inverted V-groove running down one edge, which forms a stable pair of legs. This design allows the tool to stand on its own while you check with a flashlight or feeler gauge, clearly revealing any dips or high spots in the machine's surface. Beyond machine setup, the SERX doubles as a high-quality layout tool. Its beveled edge brings the engraved graduations right next to your work surface, making it easier to mark with accuracy. Available in two sizes, 24 inches and 36 inches, it gives you the reach you need without sacrificing precision. Whether you're dialing in equipment or laying out a project, this rule makes the job smoother and more reliable. Next up, we have the Woodpeckers 6-in-1 gauge. This tool gives you a solid physical reference for measurements, so you don't run into mistakes that happen when reading tiny scale markings. It uses a smart setup of shoulders, pins, and stops to lock into exact dimensions. You can get it in two sizes, the pocket version for easy carry, and the shop version for more range. At its core, the tool has two stainless steel gear racks. As you adjust, the gears lock the halves together in perfect 1/32 inch steps. For example, if you need a depth of 15 to 30 seconds of an inch, just slide the block close, tighten the knob, and it locks right on the mark. If you prefer metric, just flip the racks and it switches to 1 millimeter intervals. Simple, accurate, and flexible. It saves time no matter what system you work in. It's great if you work in metric all the time. It's even better if you don't. For laying out large arcs or circles, most compasses just don't reach far enough. The Woodpeckers Deluxe Trammel system is built to handle those big layouts with precision and ease. Instead of the limited range of a divider-style compass, these Trammel points attach to long beams, giving you sweeping arcs well beyond standard tools. The system includes 3 beam lengths, plus connectors that let you extend them even further when needed. The versatility doesn't stop there. You can switch between a steel scribe or a mechanical pencil, depending on your marking needs. It's also handy for checking diagonals on boxes, measuring between circular holes, or acting as a long-reaching marking gauge. When you're finished, everything stores neatly on a wall-mounted racket, so the full kit stays organized and ready to use. If you've ever struggled to lay out a large radius or keep big assembly square, this system makes those jobs far easier. When your project calls for angled layouts, the Woodpeckers Protractor T-Square is the tool that gets it right. It's designed not just for perfect angles, but also for straight and square lines. One of its standout features is the series of precision scribing guides built right into the blade. Each guide is 1 millimeter in diameter, placed on 1/16 inch centers, so you can drop a mechanical pencil into the hole and drag the square along your workpiece for a perfectly spaced parallel line. There are also additional 1/4 inch holes on 1 inch centers, making it easy to mark consistent shelf pin spacing. On the PTS 600 model, the guides are spaced on 1 millimeter centers for even more precision. Whether you're striking angled lines, laying out shelves, or simply checking square, this T-Square gives you speed and accuracy in one tool. Finding the exact center of your stock doesn't need to involve rulers or guesswork. With the Woodpeckers MT Center Gauge, you simply drop the tool onto your board, squeeze the sides together, and the marking bar automatically centers itself. That's the beauty of the parallelogram design. The geometry guarantees accuracy every time. To mark the center, just place your pencil in the milled hole and slide the gauge along the edge. The gauge comes with interchangeable stainless steel marking bars in multiple widths. The Imperial set includes 1/4 inch, 3/8, 7/16, and 1/2-inch bars. The metric set comes with 4mm, 5mm, 6mm, 8mm, and 10mm bars. You can also get the complete set with all 9 bars if you want full flexibility. With this tool, laying out mortises and tenons is faster, easier, and far more consistent. Forget the frustration of lining up your table saw fence. The simple set fence gauge delivers pinpoint accuracy without unnecessary effort. Its magnetic base grips your saw table securely, while the precision machined body guarantees repeatable fence positions every single time. Consistent cuts can be tricky, but this tool removes that struggle completely. With clear markings that are easy to read and a smooth gliding motion, it makes adjustments almost effortless. Whether you're ripping boards or setting up for dados, this gauge quickly becomes an essential workshop companion. If you want to make fence setup simple and reliable, the fence gauge is ready to change the way you work. When it comes to pattern routing, these bits truly stand apart. The ultra shear pattern bits feature an exceptionally sharp edge that glides through wood effortlessly. Their specialized design minimizes tear out, even when working with tricky grain. Tired of chatter marks and rough surfaces? These bits solve that issue with ease. The long-lasting carbide tips keep their edge sharp, saving you both time and replacement costs. From delicate inlays to larger duplications, they handle every task smoothly. Don't let ordinary bits limit your results. Upgrade your routing with ultra shear pattern bits. Get ready, because the StableMax RT router table is built to transform your routing game. This isn't just another router table. It's engineered for precision. Its solid, durable build eliminates vibrations and guarantees smooth, accurate cuts every time. Frustrated with tables that flex and wobble? The StableMax stands strong, offering a reliable surface for even the toughest projects. With its large work area and integrated T-track system, it provides flexibility for all sorts of routing jobs. Whether you're shaping edges or cutting complex joinery, this table makes it simple. If you want to push your skills further, the StableMax router table is your key to precision and stability. They say you can never have enough clamps, but the Clamp Pal shows that sometimes one clamp really is enough. This adaptable system works across a variety of tasks, from edge banding to large glue-ups. Instead of juggling multiple clamps for tricky assemblies, its clever design spreads pressure evenly across big surfaces. With adjustable jaws to handle different material thicknesses, it becomes a versatile go-to in any shop. Don't let clamping struggles hold back your projects. With Clamp Pal, you'll have the support you need for bigger and more ambitious builds. Here's where math and woodworking meet beautifully. The Fibonacci gauge uses the golden ratio to help you create proportions that simply look right. If achieving balanced design has always felt tricky, this tool takes the guesswork out of it. Its laser-etched scales give accurate reference points based on the Fibonacci sequence. From furniture to architecture, it guides you toward layouts that are naturally appealing. If you want your work to move from good to exceptional, let the Fibonacci gauge lead the way toward perfect proportions. In woodworking, accuracy rules and precision triangles deliver just that. Machined with tight tolerances, they give you exact 90 and 45-degree references for layout and setups. Tired of cuts not lining up or gaps in joints? These triangles ensure precision every single time. Their hard anodized aluminum construction is built to last, resisting wear while holding accuracy for years. From aligning machines to marking complex joinery, these triangles make your work sharper and more reliable. Don't settle for errors. Let precision triangles keep your projects perfectly square. Step up your cutting game with the 80-tooth miter saw blades, designed for flawless crosscuts. With more teeth than standard blades, they produce glass-smooth finishes even in demanding materials. If tear-out and splintering frustrate you, the ultra-shear geometry nearly eliminates them, leaving only clean, crisp cuts. The carbide tips stay sharp for countless passes, making them a smart, long-term investment. From detailed molding trims to heavy hardwood boards, these blades perform with unmatched precision. If you're ready for top-tier cutting quality, the 80-tooth miter saw blades won't disappoint. For layout and measuring, size really does matter, and the BigCal proves it. This oversized caliper makes measuring large pieces simple and accurate. If you struggle with big work pieces, its extended jaws and large digital display give you clear, reliable readings. Built tough to handle workshop wear, it still keeps things easy with its user-friendly screen. From cabinet making to timber framing, the BigCal ensures you always have exact measurements. Don't let scale limit your work. Go big with BigCal and measure with confidence. The auxiliary rip fence is a must-have upgrade for your table saw. Attaching to your existing fence, it adds stability and control to a wide variety of cuts. Its tall profile keeps boards steady during rips, ensuring straighter and more accurate results. The built-in T-track makes it simple to add featherboards or stops, boosting your saw's versatility. From thin veneer cuts to full sheet goods, this fence handles it all. If you want to make your rip cuts smoother and more precise, the auxiliary rip fence is the way forward. The number 94. Dual beam scribe shows that two really are better than one. With dual marking beams, you can lay out parallel lines at the same time, cutting your setup work in half. Instead of marking each line separately, this scribe speeds things up while maintaining pinpoint accuracy. Its carefully machined body ensures consistency, and the hardened steel tips leave clean, sharp lines. From dovetail setups to inlay work, it adapts to all kinds of layouts. Save time and boost accuracy with the number 94 Dual Beam Scribe. Next up, let's talk about Woodpecker's new Easy Drive. If you've ever wished you could mill slabs faster and with way less effort, this add-on is exactly what you need for your slab flattening mill. With Easy Drive, moving your router is no longer about pushing and pulling. It's as simple as turning two small cranks. One crank slides the router carriage across your slab, and the other moves it end to end. You can grab the Easy Drive bundled with a brand new Slab Flattening Mill Pro, or just add it to any slab flattening mill you already own, no matter the model or how old it is. It runs on cogged belts that smoothly drive the router carriage, making the whole process effortless. And don't worry, all the original features of your mill stay intact. The MFT Layout and Assembly Square brings together accuracy and flexibility in one tool. Acting as a square, ruler, and assembly guide, it simplifies your workflow. Its smart design includes angle references, clamping surfaces, and compatibility with MFT-style benches for added utility. Whether you're marking lines, aligning assemblies, or squaring cabinets, it gets the job done with precision. Don't waste time switching tools. The MFT Assembly Square keeps everything streamlined and accurate. The 3D multi-marking square brings new thinking to layout work. Handling complex joinery or angled cuts can be tough, but this tool lets you mark multiple planes at once, simplifying the process. With its well-crafted body and multiple reference edges, it ensures accuracy and versatility. From large timber frames to delicate boxes, it adapts to a wide range of projects. If you want to expand your woodworking precision, the 3D multi-marking square opens new possibilities. Take control of your cuts with the Jigsaw Handle. This ergonomic add-on turns your jigsaw into a tool with enhanced stability and accuracy. If intricate cuts often feel unsteady, this handle provides a firm, comfortable grip for smooth results. Designed to fit most jigsaw models, it's a flexible upgrade for any workshop. Whether you're cutting hardwood curves or following fine patterns, the handle makes it easier. Boost your control and cut cleanly with the Jigsaw Handle. Squaring pen blanks has never been easier thanks to the pen mill SI. Its carbide insert head stays sharp far longer than steel, producing smooth, accurate ends on even tough materials. Struggling with tear out or uneven blanks? This balanced design fixes those issues for good. Whether you're turning acrylics or exotic woods, it delivers consistent results. For pen makers aiming at flawless blanks, the pen mill SI is a must-have tool. A marking knife is a must-have for precise woodworking, and Woodpecker's version sets a new standard. Its ergonomic handle and razor-sharp blade lets you mark with full control, even in tight spots. Unlike pencils, it leaves a crisp, thin line that guides saws and chisels exactly where they need to start. Whether you're laying out mortises or dovetails, this knife ensures every cut begins with accuracy. Upgrade your layout process with the precision of Woodpecker's marking knife. Keeping corners square doesn't need to be a battle. The corner jig takes the hassle out of building perfectly square corners, whether it's cabinets or frames. No more fighting with clamps that never quite hold. This jig provides a solid 90-degree reference, making assembly simple. With the ability to handle different material thicknesses, it works across many projects. From small boxes to large cases, the corner jig guarantees square assemblies every time. The Ultra Shear Juice groove bits make cutting grooves in boards and trays fast and clean. Frustrated by tear out when working end grain? Their special geometry nearly eliminates rough edges, leaving behind smooth results. With carbide tips that hold sharpness through heavy use, they're built to last. Perfect for creating cutting boards or serving platters, these bits deliver professional level finishes. If you want grooves done right, the Ultra Shear Juice groove bits are the answer. The Dado Nut makes dado work simpler than ever. Instead of setting up bulky dado stacks, this accessory lets you cut clean dados and grooves with your standard saw blade. Built with precision machining, it ensures accurate results every time. Perfect for shelving or cabinet projects, it saves both setup time and money. The Dado Nut adds versatility to your saw while keeping the process straightforward. Finishing our list is the Polygauge SS, a stainless steel layout tool that combines style with function. Packed with angle references and scales, it simplifies tricky layouts with accuracy. If angled proportions have slowed you down before, this tool gives precise points to work from. Built tough, it's designed to serve in the shop for years. From furniture design to detailed architectural work, the Polygauge SS adds precision and elegance to your workflow. And these are the 40 new Woodpeckers tools that are sure to increase your woodworking game. If you're serious about your woodworking, investing in quality tools like these is a definite must. Be sure to check out Woodpeckers for more innovative solutions. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more woodworking tips and tool reviews. And don't forget to share this video with fellow woodworkers who could benefit from these tools.